Hello, Teacher Tina here. I have come to the conclusion that the only constant in VIPKID is constant change. So in this video, I'm hoping to inform you about changes that have been happening in VIPKID and how they may affect you as a potential VIPKID teacher or as a new teacher. So in this video, I want to be crystal clear also that this is coming directly from me. It is not coming from VIPKID. So it is based on my experiences and the experiences I've had helping lots of teachers get started with VIPKID over the past 2.5 years. So it should really come as no surprise that things are changing a lot in VIPKID. I mean, when I got hired in July of 2017, there were fewer than 10,000 teachers. Fast forward, the start of 2020, there are currently over 100,000 VIPKID teachers. What? So there's no surprise that it's starting to feel a little less like a mom and pop shop, but I still think it's a great job. So I would love to inform you about some things that, I don't know, could affect your decisions going forward, because I think being informed is really, really powerful. Okay, so I'm going to first talk about the hiring process, and then I'm going to talk about some really important suggestions I have for you. Okay, so let's get started. So the very first step in the VIPKID hiring process is the application. Okay, so this is done online, and you want to be sure that you complete everything in the application. Even if you're qualified, if you miss something, it may not let you proceed. Okay, so basically what it's looking for is it wants to make sure that you have at least a bachelor's degree, that you have at least 2 years of experience with kids. Could be something like nannying, babysitting, homeschooling, does not have to be standard classroom teaching experience, and that you have legal eligibility to work in the US or Canada. That doesn't mean you have to live there, you just have to have legal eligibility in the US or Canada. Okay, so once the system acknowledges that you have those 3 things, you should get invited to interview or to do the demo stage. Okay, so that's the application. Next, you move on to the demo. This is where we've been seeing a lot of changes lately. So way back when dinosaurs roamed and I got hired, the demo lesson was much longer, and pretty much everyone spent at least half an hour one-on-one with someone doing the demo. Things have gotten a lot more streamlined because they need to, right? VIPKID is growing extremely fast. So there are basically 3 options right now for that demo stage. Okay, so 3 different options. There is still right now an interview option, an interview and demo option that you do live with an interviewer who is typically in Beijing. I lately have not been hearing great feedback from my referrals who have chosen that option. Some people still love it. Some people have said it's hard to hear the other person because it feels like a call room. So just, keep that in mind. It may not be the best option. I think it used to be the best option, but now there's the Smart Demo. So the Smart Demo is basically the shortest possible demo stage that you can do, and I think it is the easiest one too. I really recommend it to everyone. So the Smart Demo, as the name suggests, takes place on your smartphone. You basically do a little bit of review about what it's like to be a VIPKID teacher, and then you do a quick 5-question quiz, and then you teach 1 slide. They even give you an example video. Super duper easy. That 1 slide, you have about 2.5 minutes to teach it. You can re-record it as many times as you want. I do have a Smart Demo video, so you can go and check that out after this one. I will just add that you might as well have your classroom set up ready to go in the Smart Demo. Lately, people have been hearing that they should have their setup ready to go. So just wanted to make that crystal clear. Okay, so those were the first 2, the live demo option and the Smart Demo option. The third one is the recorded 5-minute demo option, which quite frankly, I think is kind of a waste of time. I'm not going to sugarcoat it. I don't really see any benefit to doing the recorded demo as opposed to just doing the smartphone demo, right? The Smart Demo. So, yeah, that's just my 2 cents. I don't really recommend that one to anybody. You also have to wait longer to hear back for that one typically. So, and then I know that if you've been scouring the web for information about the hiring process, you may have heard about coaching days or the Fast Pass option, which would allow you to skip the interview demo altogether. That is currently paused. That program is not happening right now. We don't know if it's going to pick back up in the future, but as of January 2020, coaching days are a thing of the past. So, all right, so basically bottom line, I would just do the SMART demo so that you can focus more of your energy when you get to the mock classes. So I have the S here like that because not everyone does more than one mock class, but I wish everyone did more than one mock class because I think they are such great practice for people. So the mock classes, that's basically when you are one-on-one with a veteran VIPKid teacher who is pretending to be your student and offering you feedback. Now, if you've seen my video, the real reason you're probably not passing your mock class, then you know that I think that mock classes are the cat's pajamas. I think they are so much fun and they're such great experience. So there's no harm in doing more than one mock class. Yesterday, I was reassuring one of my referrals and I said, you know, try to go into it thinking, not thinking I need to pass this, but thinking I get to practice. I know that's super cheesy, but instead of thinking I need to pass this, think I get to practice. That's really what the mock is for, is to give you more comfort in teaching before you have an actual student across the screen from you. So the mock classes are where the real magic happens and you get lots of great practice. After you pass at least one of the mock classes, so you basically, you can choose either levels 2, 3, or 4, 5, and then currently you still have the option if you want to go and get the additional one, you can do that before finishing the hiring process. I think possibly in the future they may not make this possible, just the direction I've seen things go, but currently that is possible that, like, for example, if you did the 2, 3 certification and you got that, you could do the 4, 5 before signing your contract and finishing the hiring process. That way you're able to be visible to more parents, right, and potentially get more bookings. Okay, so I have here the TESOL note. So according to the Chinese Ministry of Education, online English teachers need to have some type of TESOL certification. So for people who don't already have one coming in, VIPKid has what they call the TESOL VIPKid certification, okay? And it will say that it takes 10 hours on it. It does not have to take 10 hours. Most of my referrals use my resources and get through it in about 2 to 4 hours max. And it's not to say that I'm giving away answers or anything, but I'm giving study tips for people who are passing their TESOL. So that's in my hiring guide. But once you have some type of TESOL certification that's approved by VIPKid, that's when you get to the documents phase. So in your actual portal, it will say contract info and background check. So that's basically, they are asking for things like your profile picture, your bio description, all these things. I have lots of videos to help you with those. And then they're running a quick background check on you. VIPKid doesn't actually run it. They have a third party named Sterling International that runs it for you. And typically that takes a couple of days. So all in all, the whole hiring process typically takes about a week to a week and a half if you're clipping along at the pace you probably should. VIPKid does prefer that once you do the demo stage, you keep clipping along. Typically you can get a little bit more time between actually creating an account and doing the demo, but you might as well just keep your momentum going. If you do need to get an extension for some reason, like a family emergency, you can email the hiring team and just let them know your plan for completing the hiring process. Their email address is teachvip@vipkid.com.cn. I will have that in the video description for you. And then, of course, reach out to your referring teacher for support along the way. Hopefully, you go with somebody who has lots of great resources already available to you. Sometimes people will ask me, well, what support does VIPKid offer? And to be completely honest with you, that has kind of been dwindling too. So like I said before, the coaching day option to replace the demo no longer exists. I don't know if it's coming back. And there used to be pre-interview coaching that also has disappeared. So right now there is still the option to practice with someone online for the mock classes, but I don't know. I don't know what the plan is for that. So I would definitely recommend linking up with an existing VIPKid teacher early on so that you get support. Another reason I really recommend you do that, like out the gate, get support out the gate, is because VIPKid has recently changed their referral program. So in the past, you would have been able to add a referring teacher up until you signed your contract, and then up until you you finished your mock class. They've been creeping that timeline up. So at this point, you cannot add a referring teacher to your existing account after the demo stage. So basically, you would need to start off with that person if you want to have a referring teacher. Whew. And a quick note for those of us, there's a handful of us who have been assigned a new referral link, and that's because the old referral tracker was kind of geared more toward just family and friends. And honestly, it has gotten a lot more limited over the past couple of years. And we really don't have access in that system to pretty much any useful information. We can't even see your email address. So using our old links and our old referral codes, if you had signed up with me, I would have no way to know who you are and contact you. So that's part of why a few of us have gotten a brand new referral tracking system and a brand new link. So I definitely recommend, if you would like to work with me, use my new link out the gate, okay? So this is what I have available for my referrals. And of course, I'm constantly adapting for VIPKid as well. So of course, email help and advice, teachertinavipkid.com. .com. Oh my gosh. teachertinavipkid@gmail.com is my email address. I also have a hiring support community on Facebook. Again, I'll have links to these in the description below. And then I have lots of referral-only resources. So this is something that a lot of people don't know, is that there's a lot more than what you see on YouTube when it comes to support from me. So I always like to check in with my hired referrals and see what I could have done a better job, like how I could have done a better job helping them through the hiring process and beyond. And recently what I heard was, I loved the private videos, but I just wanted more. I wanted more private videos from you, Tina. And I thought, wow, well, I already have 3 or 4 hours of private content for my referrals, but I guess I can make more. So my assistant Lisa and I have been working really hard to create additional resources for my referrals. We have some videos that are public, but we also have more videos that are just for referrals. So we have those private videos, and then we also have my really detailed hiring guide. That goes through every step of the hiring process, different resources, links to videos you probably wouldn't find on your own, and just pictures of me in my classroom explaining things. It's a really awesome resource, and I think you'll really love it. So anyway, bottom line, the best way for me to be able to help you is to start off with me, okay? So you'll want to create a new VIPKid account using my link. So I shortened my link for you, so it's bit.ly/apply-to-VIPKid. Okay, and then I will waterfall those resources to you, because I know it can be super overwhelming if you get bombarded with way too much information, like you probably feel already. So early on in the process, my referrals get the hiring guide and they get hiring process related videos. And then after passing the mock class, my referrals get access to additional resources, actually a lot of additional resources, because something that I really value is not just being there to get you started, but being there in the long term. And that's part of why I have a hired referrals community that truly is like a family. And anyway, I'm rambling, but I just really would love the opportunity to help you. If you find that VIPKid is something that you want to do, or if you have questions about it, maybe you're not sure yet, send me an email. We can chat. teachertinavipkid@gmail.com. All right, thank you so much. And be sure to check out some of my new videos on my website. I'll give you a real quick sneak peek. Excuse me. So our website, which we just renamed to teachersinprogress.com, my assistant Lisa, who's amazing, she and I have all of these videos that are available. Like I said, some are public, some are referral-only resources. Okay, and then a little sneak peek of the hiring guide too. And then I'll show you one more thing. This is our 90-minute on-demand coaching session. We have a couple of those. So anyway, I hope to get the chance to help you. Thank you so much for being here. If you learned something valuable about the hiring process, please give me a thumbs up. If you're not yet subscribed, please subscribe. I would love to see you back on my channel. And I would love to hear in the comments, is there anything I missed or anything you learned? Let me know. Thank you. Bye.